Word for today, God's peace. Do not worry about anything, but in every prayer and supplication with thanksgiving make your requests known to God, and then the peace from God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in the Anointed Yeshu. Philippians 4:6-7. This short passage is a true recipe for inner peace in a world full of anxiety. The Apostle Paul does not merely give us psychological advice, but points to a deep, spiritual mechanism that allows us to find an oasis of calm, regardless of the storms around us. Instead of wrestling with the burden of our own worries, Yeshu invites us to surrender the helm to his infinite wisdom and love. This is a promise that changes everything. Paul leads us through 3 key steps to this divine peace. 1. Radical surrender, saying goodbye to the illusion of control. Do not worry about anything. This is not naive optimism, but a call to reject the illusion that we can control everything. Worrying is often an attempt to exercise power over what is already beyond our reach. Yeshu invites us to a fundamental humility, to recognize that we do not have to carry every burden. It is an invitation to lay our existential ballast at his feet, trusting that he has the power and will to take care of it. 2. Transforming prayer, an act of active faith. But in every prayer and supplication with thanksgiving make your requests known to God. This is not about a wish list, but an active dialogue full of faith. The element with thanksgiving is revolutionary. Thanksgiving in the midst of a request is not only gratitude for what is, but an affirmation of God's character and his goodness, even before we see the answer. It is an act that shifts our perspective from deficit, fear, to abundance, his reliability. It is the moment when we stop focusing on the problem and start concentrating on the power of him who can do all things. 3. Transcendent peace, the guardian of the heart in Yeshu. And then the peace from God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in the Anointed Yeshu. This is a gift from God, inaccessible by human logic or effort. This peace is not the absence of problems, but an inner stability that persists despite problems. It is a metaphysical barrier that protects our hearts, the center of emotions and will and minds, the area of reasoning and fears, from their destructive influence. This peace is Christ-centered. It is available and works in Yeshu. A necessary condition is to be in Yeshu. He is the Prince of Peace, and our relationship with him is the source of this unwavering security. Reflection for today. To be in Yeshu, it is necessary to fulfill his conditions. Have you fulfilled them all? What occupies your thoughts and causes anxiety today? Are you ready to consciously surrender it to Yeshu in prayer, remembering to give thanks? Think about how the perspective changes when you know that your heart and mind are protected by a peace that comes directly from God and is guarded in his Son. Do not fight worries with your own strength. Give them to him and let his peace reside in you. If you desire to experience this peace of Yeshu in your heart, write Amen. Share in the comments what you especially want to ask God for with thanksgiving today. Stay a while longer and listen to the final song, God's Peace.
When worries hold me tight and fast, and the world brings burdens meant to last, I tried alone by day and night to quiet thoughts and win this inner fight. But the harder that I tried to cope, the deeper I would sink and lose all hope. In false control, all faith would disappear. My heart would whisper, nothing works out here. But I heard Yeshu's voice, do not be afraid. In prayer with thanks, let your request be made, for God's own peace that goes beyond all thought will guard my heart, my mind, in Yeshu as it ought. Yes, in Yeshu my fear will fade away. Only in Him my soul feels strong each day. I learned to ask not just from what I need, but with thanks for every single deed. Giving thanks like a key, it opened up my way to strength that pushed all my concerns away. It's an act of faith, not what our minds can do, where troubles vanish and I clearly see it's true, that you, my God, are mighty high above, and through each sadness you guide me with your love. But I heard Yeshu's voice, do not be afraid. In prayer with thanks, let your requests be made, for God's own peace that goes beyond all thought will guard my heart, my mind, in Yeshu as it ought. Yes, in Yeshu my fear will fade away. Only in Him my soul feels strong each day. This peace, it's not from my own strength, you see, not from human wisdom, though it's free. It is your gift that keeps my heart safe through the night, when chaos tries to pull me under, dark and tight. Like a guard on high, you stay so very near, watching my thoughts so no bad things appear. But I heard Yeshu's voice, do not be afraid. In prayer with thanks, let your requests be made, for God's own peace that goes beyond all thought will guard my heart, my mind, in Yeshu as it ought. Yes, in Yeshu my fear will fade away. Only in Him my soul feels strong each day.